What's going on, guys? Hello, we are live. What's going on, guys? Going live on YouTube. What's up? Just out making a little bit of money. I'm in Elk Grove right now. It's kind of slow, but I wanted to see if I can make a little bit for gas or something, 20 bucks. Sometimes it can be good from like midnight to 3, but sometimes Elk Grove is slow. I'll get like a Denny's order or Jack in the Box, maybe Taco Bell. But yeah, I got one already. I got a McDonald's earlier, so that's one down. But I want to get at least 2 an hour, or if it's not even worth it after that. How you guys doing? Let me park here. I should go to a Denny's parking lot. It's more lights and shit. Oh shit! There's a truck here. What's up, guys? Hello. Say hello. How do you check the messages? I don't think. Okay. Yep. Kind of slow. That one was McDonald's. That order was like $7 something, almost $8. It's all right. It was to a security guard. Well, not a security guard, but it was to a business. He's working graveyard shift, so that was cool. Miss G, what's up? You told me to go live, so I didn't think you'd be on right now at 1 in the morning, but I just thought I'd go online, you know, go live. What happened in the chat? Oh, okay, you have to press it again. What's up, girl? Let me park. It's 3 a.m. Damn. Oh, you're out. You're out. And you're out in Georgia, right? I think you were. I can't remember. Texas or something? Oh, man. Miami, Florida. It's only 2 hours ahead? I thought it was 3 hours ahead. Florida. Well, it's 12:53 here. It's about 1 o'clock now, so. Yep. I don't know if I can, like, do my live deliveries. I don't think that's possible. Yeah, okay, you're about 3 hours ahead then. That makes sense. I talked to a guy on Facebook. He also does DOORDASH, and I'm sitting next to someone. That's kind of weird. Let me park somewhere else or something. I don't like people looking at me, you know what I mean? What's up, Mike? I'm out dashing now. You crazy? Nate, where you at, bro? I'm out in Elk Grove right now, but it's not that busy, but I like it because it's like close to my house. But yeah, I got one dash in. Started at midnight. Carmichael, okay. Actually, I used to live there. My grandma lives there. Yeah, I used to work out. Oh, I used to live there. Yeah, she's got my grandma she has cancer now, so that sucks. I'm trying to ask her, like, so what's up, like, but she's not wanting to tell me anything. I don't think she knows much, but maybe she doesn't want to make me sad, you know what I mean? But she's going through treatment and everything, so, you know, she's not going through chemo, but it's like pills and stuff. So I'm not sure. I used to live. Oh yeah, I used to live by Fresno. Yeah, I'm from Fresno. Well, I'm from Fresno, Madera area. I used to live in Fresno and I used to live in Madera. So, but my hometown is Madera. What up, playa? What up, Ricardo? What's up, brother? Let me park somewhere and shit. See, if I get an order, I don't know if that's going to stop my live. I don't want it to stop my... I don't know if it'll just pause it or what, but it's cool. I probably won't get any more orders. That's fine. I made almost $8. Yeah, so I used to live in Fresno with my aunt and uncle. I used to go to Clovis East High School. I would live there for a little bit. But yeah, I'm from Madera. It's like a town 30 minutes north of Fresno. So I'm actually from that area, but I moved to Sacramento 2013, so almost 6 years ago. So I've been in Sac for actually 6 years now, Sacramento. So yeah, been in Sac for 6 years, and yeah, found out about Uber and Lyft and all that. So yeah, it's cool. It's hot over here, but it's not humid like in the south. It's like a dry heat, you know. Sacramento gets hot too, actually. You know what I mean? What was it worth? What's up, Fabian? Hollywood. Yeah, man. It to me, it was, I saw the potential there, so I don't mind going back there. I actually set up an Uber Eats account for Los Angeles, and it's all set up, so I get bonuses now. So when I went to Los Angeles, my main focus was like, the only one I wanted to run was like caviar. So I wanted to run just caviar, right? I can't see who's in the thing. Oh, well, yeah, I just wanted to run caviar because of the bonuses, right? But then I like right around 11 a.m., I randomly turned on Uber Eats, and bro, I was like nonstop with Uber Eats. I ended up getting like 17 orders on Uber Eats from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So it's about 8 hours. So yeah, that's consistently 2 orders an hour. So that was good. But with no bonus, I was not making hardly anything. But tips were a little bit better. So that was great. Weekday? When did I go? Yeah, I went Thursday. I went on a Thursday. I think I might have went a day after Christmas. I don't remember exactly what day it was. It might have been 26th or the 27th. But yeah, I was nonstop busy, but it was mostly Uber Eats. And without a bonus, yeah, I actually have bicycle. I have a bicycle account, which you're not supposed to use a car. But my other Uber account got messed up because I had both Uber Eats and Uber Ride, like Uber Passengers also. And that account got messed up because my old car, the registration got messed up. So actually I used to have, before I did that with the car, I already had my bike account. So it's simpler just to do bicycle. It's simpler to do bicycle orders because you get like 1-2 miles. And then sometimes they ask like, oh, where's your bicycle? And I just say, you know, hey, I just moved to L. Like some people in LA, they were asking me where my bicycle was. I'm just like, hey, I just moved here. I don't know the area. And they're like, oh, that's cool. So I got some good tips. It was pretty good. So if I go back there, I'll get my bicycle account going. Well, I already have it set up. So I get boost. I get boost from like 11 to 2. And then it's 2 to 5, there's no boost. And then 5 to 9, there's a boost. And then from 9 to midnight, there's a boost also. Save gas. Yeah, I didn't spend that much gas. It was a lot of like quick, I'm talking quick orders. And then caviar, I also have a bicycle account. But then someone told me I can do my DoorDash. I could do DoorDash there, but I'd have to just email them, or I can go to the office and switch it over. And I don't know. DoorDash is not my favorite app, to be honest with you guys, but I guess I could do that. But with caviar, with the caviar bonuses down there, with the tips, caviar was good. I only snagged 5 caviar, but I did stop at 7 p.m. So, and caviar goes till like midnight over there. So I don't know. I'm just throwing out a number. I can probably hit about 300 there. But if I do work in Los Angeles, I would have to do like a whole week, because commuting back and forth is not, there's no way to do that. You know what I'm saying? 5 hours back. There's no way. I couldn't sleep. There'd be no point. I ended up sleeping at a rest stop about an hour from Hollywood. And I slept fine. I slept okay. It's just I didn't have no blankets. So next time I go, I might, you know, if I have, you know, I'm going to have the money for the gas or whatever. But with Uber Eats and Caviar, you can cash out the money every day. So whatever I make, I can cash out the money. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a problem. I would just have to pick one week where, you know, the bonuses were good and just go out there and just do Monday to Saturday, or just do Monday to Sunday and then go back, sleep Sunday morning or whatever, or no, Monday or whatever, and then just drive back when I'm well rested, you know? So that'd be cool. If I can make like 300, a day there, that'd be awesome, man. Like make like 2,000 for the week. I can make good money here, but you know, it's a lot of distractions. You got your friends and all that. But no, if I go there and just work, I could probably make like $2,000 for the week. So that'd be cool. But yeah, let's see what's up. Yeah, they paused my dash, but it's cool. I just wanted to make a little bit of gas money and shit. Yep. Living the life, guys. Be your own boss. Make your own money every day. Cash out the money. It's great. Yeah, I think Los Angeles can be a good area. I mean, I got 17 orders from like for 8 hours. So that's like 2 an hour. Plus I was getting my caviar. I think I only hit 150 that day. So I didn't do as good as I wanted to, but I was very tired, man. Because I drove from midnight Wednesday. Well, it was technically Thursday. It took me 5 hours to get there. And then there's no deliveries at 5 in the morning. So I had to eat. I ate Mel's Diner and in Hollywood. I think it's what Sunset Boulevard. Sunrise. I forgot what the name is. And I got gas, and then 8 o'clock, bam. I got 2 caviars back to back. I was like, damn. And then it died down. And then about 11, I turned on Uber Eats just for shits and giggles, because someone said you had to email Uber Eats to switch your region, but obviously you don't need to do that. But I ended up making 2 accounts on Uber Eats. You guys can do that. I didn't know if you knew that, but yeah. Even when I got deactivated one time for I canceled too many orders, and then another time was high speeds, because it was my bicycle account, but I was on my car, so I was going too fast. So they deactivated 2 accounts, but you just get another account. Like it's not like they won't ban you from Uber Eats. Like if you mess up, you just get another account, and then that's it. It's kind of weird, but no, it's cool. Like if you mess up on Uber Eats, they don't give you a second chance, but you just make a new account, and that's all that happens. Oh, I got messages going on here, but yeah, it's cool. Oh, so yeah, I actually have I have two Uber Eats accounts. Then I have my main account, which is my Uber driver, and I have to fix that because this car is registered under me now. But I have to just go to the green light because they had my old car on there still. So, and then they said to fix it, I have to go back there, and so that's just just something I got to do. But Lyft is fine. I think I just send a picture of my registration, my insurance, and then I have to do a car inspection. So I just have to go into the mechanic guy, and he has to do all that crap. But the only thing I'm missing from my car is new tires. Like that's the only thing. And then after I get that, I'll be good to go. But yeah, it's cool. Just hanging out. What app gives you the most work? I think well, actually, let's see. Uber. You could be pretty busy on Uber Eats, but Caviar, no. It's like 10, maybe. You might get 10 a day. If you're like asking like what app gives me the most orders, I mean, maybe GRUBHUB, but I don't accept all the orders because some of them are shit. Just like if I turned on DoorDash and GRUBHUB, I would get like back-to-back orders like nonstop. But that doesn't mean I accept all the orders. That's the thing. So with Uber Eats, I accept whatever comes in because they pay you for the miles and for the time, the wait time, and then even going to the customer, they pay you for that time actually. And then so yeah, they pay you for that, whatever it is. They give you bonuses like from 11 to 2 and then 5 to like 10. So if it's not bonus time, I don't even do Uber Eats. So with bonus time, I can make like $6 to $7 without tips. So it's fine. And I only go like 1, maybe 2 miles. And that's without tips. So, and then Caviar is about the same. The payments fluctuate, but with tip, I usually average about $7 per order. I can't do Uber Eats because I have a salvage vehicle. Yeah, that's stupid, man, because you're not picking up passengers or anything. You know what I'm saying? But if you make a new account, just do... Basically, what you have to do is you have to make a new... Use a different email, use a different phone number, and when you re-sign up, just do bicycle. When they ask you, are you delivering with bicycle? Press yes. Just click that. That's it. They don't have to... They don't... What they check is if you're a valid citizen. So if you have a California ID or whatever state you live in, you just... That's it. Oh, you said Carmichael. Yeah, actually, when I was visiting my grandma, I ended up getting a few Uber Eats over there in bike mode. So yeah, you should sign up for Uber Eats bicycle mode. Just make a new account, dude. It's not hard, believe me. And if you want my link, just go to one of my videos and look under the description. Click Uber Eats. And I think we both get like $50 or something, whatever it is. And whatever, if you don't get money, I'll give you half of it. Because they offer like $100 to $200. I forget what it is in Sacramento, though. I've been signing up people all over the country. Yeah, so you can sign up. Just make a new account. You don't have to close out your old account, but you have to sign up under a new email and a new phone number, and then you could use my link so you get the bonus. You get that. I actually used your DoorDash code. Oh wait, I'll try. Okay, let me know what your name is, cause whatever it is. Yeah, if you use my code, let me know your name, your first and last name, so I can look you up, because some people use my code, but then they didn't do it right. But I'll look you up for sure, dude. Because right now, actively, I think I only have maybe 5 people doing it, really. So I don't know when you signed up, but there were probably about... Yeah, Facebook me, brother. But yeah, there's actually, I'm not sure if your name is, there's one guy that started it like a few months ago. He only needs about 31 more orders, but it already expired. I wish he would have sent me a message. I hope it's not you, bro. But one guy, he needed like another 31 orders, and he applied like last month or the month before or something. and it's already expired. Like, he was so close to doing the bonus, so hopefully that wasn't you. But if you recently signed up, and you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, there's this one guy. He needed 150 orders, and like it expired, I think this past Monday. And like last Thursday, I was like looking. I'm like, oh, he only needed like 31 more orders. I was like, come on, man. It's so frustrating, but it sucks because on freaking DoorDash, they should have it to where like they show me my referrals, they show me how much money I'll get, they show me the expiration, the name, and the last initial, but they don't like give me their phone number. They don't say, oh, contact this guy to remind. On Uber Eats, the referrals, they do give you the number. They're like, oh, remind this guy to finish the bonus, and you just click the button, and then it gives you their number. But with DoorDash, it doesn't do that, so that sucks. But yeah, if you guys use my code, stay in contact with me, because I'm not saying you guys are lazy, but there are people that do it. Yes, brother. DoorDash is crap. Yeah, Sunday Venom, he's been one of my subscribers for a while. He does DoorDash. Actually, he delivered to my house. I think that's how we met. He ended up delivering to my house. But I was already a DoorDasher. And then yeah. But yeah, I have like DoorDash is my best app. Yeah, you know, it's just your preference. I mean, if you're like used to DoorDash, that's like all you know. But like there are other apps out there that are like way better. Like GRUBHUB is awesome. Caviar is pretty cool if you have it in your town. There's you know, well, I do DoorDash, GRUBHUB, Uber Eats, and Caviar. Then there's like Postmates. Like some people like fucking kill it on Postmates, and they get so much freaking tips. When I did Postmates in Sac, I didn't get hardly any kind of tips, man. But some people, they just kill it. Like, I'm just like, damn. But yeah, DoorDash is all right. The pay is not that great. And the support... Wait, what? Caviar left, and GRUBHUB is oversaturated. Okay, that sucks. With GRUBHUB, I get a lot of orders. And now a lot of people... DoorDash has been good to me, but I feel the support. Yeah, the support, they don't give a fuck because, like, you'll have a problem and you might call them up and they just tell you, like, basically what you would usually do. Like, oh, just call the customer. And it's like, bro, I already called the customer, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, let me call them. And it's like, dude, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, DoorDash it's not the best. And then like they don't pay for wait time. So if you're fucking waiting at the restaurant for like 20, 30 minutes, like you don't get paid for that. Like I used to complain and they throw you like $2, but like if I get a Uber Eats or a Caviar, if I wait hella time, I get a good chunk of money, man. Like I waited on Caviar before like 30, 40 minutes and they gave me like fucking $5 extra on top of my, like, I think it was like $8, and they sent me $5 just for wait time. So yeah, I mean, DoorDash is cool because it's you're gonna stay busy, but the payouts are not that great, and then like, you know, like the support's not that great either, you know. So it's all right. It's just your own preference. Plus, it depends on your market too, you know. Like DoorDash is all right here. GRUBHUB is good. Like I got one for 30. My biggest payout ever is from GRUBHUB. That was last month, if I remember right. Last month for $39. $39 went to me. One delivery went to me. So that was great. And my second biggest payout was from GRUBHUB again. And that one was $32. Freaking Subway, man. 10 combos, 10 sandwiches, 10 drinks, and 20 cookies, my bad. Because they give you, I think with the combo, they give you 2 cookies each. So the cookies, it was 20 cookies. If I remember right. I don't remember, but it was a big ass order. And I delivered to the guy and he looked at me all weird. And then he looked at me and he's like, is this Subway? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, my wife ordered. She didn't tell me nothing about it, but he just said you were on the way, or she said you were on the way. I'm like, yeah, yep, I'm GRUBHUB. This is your order. And then I gave it to her and then, or gave it to him. And then that was it. But yeah, you can get some big payouts with GRUBHUB. Like, you just got to be at the right place at the right time, you know. $39, one order, and then $32. And then DoorDash, my biggest payout was $31, $30 or something. And then my second biggest GRUBHUB payout was actually recently. It was about $27. It was a pretty big order. They don't tell you up front, but you have to drop it off first, and then they tell you about it. So, and then you got Uber Eats, and they're all right. Without the bonus, it's just, even with the bonus, you make $6, $7. It just depends on how you want to do it. There's a girl in the group, guys. Her name's Stacy. She's from Philadelphia. All she does is Uber Eats and GRUBHUB. That's all she's been doing. She does DoorDash, but she hates it now. She's like, fuck DoorDash. I'm like, hey, do what you want to do, you know. Do what you want to do, girl. Like, you're your own boss, you know. And I think I told her about Uber Eats, but she didn't she didn't sign up under me, but I think her friend got her into it. But yeah, once she got onto Uber Eats, she's like, oh my God, Mike, Uber Eats is so busy. Look what I'm making, dude. And she got like a $40 cash tip the other day. And I mean, you can get cash tips on Uber Eats. Uber Eats, I like Eats, but too many drivers, so I don't get that much work. Yeah, it just depends. Like, she's so busy on Uber Eats, and then she's like grabbing GRUBHUB too. And then, yeah, Uber Eats is good in Los Angeles, but without that bonus, I wasn't making nothing. What's her area? She works in Philadelphia, Philadelphia. I think that's the home of Benjamin Franklin too. He used to live there. Or I think he was, I can't remember. One of the founding fathers. Yeah, so yeah, she was making, I think she told me today she made 180. She made 100 off GRUBHUB, and 80 off of Uber Eats. And I'm like, good, you know. Coming up to the big boy level, man. Try to make 200 a day, 220, you know, especially if you work almost all day. But I've had days where I hit like $300, man. Like, not this Sunday, last Sunday. I think I posted in the group. I made like $315 in 12 hours. That was like, I think that was my best record ever. My best record is 320, but I think I ended up working like 16 hours that day or something. So, yeah, I made $315 in 12 hours like a couple Sundays ago. And that was with that was with caviar a lot. I did a lot of caviar, a lot of GRUBHUB. Then, like, I got a little bit, I think maybe $30 off of DoorDash. I only made $30 off DoorDash. And then off Uber Eats, I made like $20. So I made like $50 off of DoorDash and Uber Eats, and then caviar and GRUBHUB, I made like $250 off those two. But with GRUBHUB, I think I made like $150 or maybe more than that. No, I made $190. I made $192 off of GRUBHUB that day. That was a good day. So see, like, GRUBHUB can be good. You can make 200 a day, but you got to get the right orders, you know, and so there are days where you can just, even with DoorDash, you can hit 200 in the day, but you got to drive a lot of miles. And that's what I hate about that shit, man. I used to do just DoorDash. I used to just do straight DoorDash all day. I'd hit $200 every day. I don't know if it's like that anymore, just because I run multiple apps. I never tried it out. Just do DoorDash, just strictly DoorDash all day. Because now I decline DoorDash orders. Like, if it's not good enough, I decline that shit. I get my GRUBHUB, or I get my Uber Eats in. I get my caviar. I make it all work for me, you know. It all adds up to like 200, 250 more. Hey, that's good enough for me, man. So I just run all four, and some days GRUBHUB is better. Some days Caviar is a little bit better. GRUBHUB has only like 5 restaurants. They are new to this area. Well, that's good, because if they're new to the area, you can get on that schedule. You get that guaranteed pay. So if you get on the blocks, basically like you get on, right? If you could schedule for all day. I know this guy named Terrence Johnson. You probably know him. He's in the group also. He likes schedule on GRUBHUB. He'll just get on the fucking schedule and he'll accept whatever comes in, but it's so fucking slow that he'll only get like maybe 2 or 3 orders, right? And GRUBHUB will pay him, I think his area was $15 an hour. So for 10 hours, he gets like $150 no matter what. So if that's true, Miss G, you should definitely get on those blocks, because they pay you you have to accept like 80% of the orders or something. They have been full for years. So there's no room. So what? You're not on GRUBHUB? I thought you said you were. But anyways, yeah, if you can get on with GRUBHUB and get on those blocks, they pay you per hour. Doesn't matter how busy, how slow. Like if it's dead slow, it's very good to get on there, because they pay you no matter what. Okay. Well, even if you don't get no orders, like I said, if you get blocks, they pay you that guaranteed pay of, my area is $11. Some areas it's like $15. They pay you no matter what. So, oh, you're not on GRUBHUB. Okay, yeah. If you can get on GRUBHUB, man, it took me like 3 years to get on with them. Like it was just like I had to reapply. I reapplied. Well, they tell you they put you on a waiting list. They don't. They don't put you on a waiting list, dude. They just say they do, and then they say we'll call you when we need people and shit. They don't do that. Because I met a guy, right? I met some dude, he's doing GRUBHUB, and I asked about it. He's like, yeah, GRUBHUB's good. And I'm like, when did you apply? He's like, last week. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about last week? I'm like, dude, I applied like 3 years ago. He's like, no, brother. You got to keep applying. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, they're still hiring. I think you better apply now. So when that dude told me that, I applied that same night. Yeah, you got to reapply under a new phone number, which sucks. Because if you have like a number that you love, like an old number, you don't have to you don't have to change that number. I mean, if you want 2 telephones, that's fine. I mean, if you can afford 2 phone lines. But yeah, when you apply for when you have to reapply for GRUBHUB, you have to use a new phone number. So that kind of sucks. And a new email. If you use the old email, it's not going to go through. It's going to say, sorry, you applied with us. We're not hiring, or whatever. So you have to get a new email, new phone number, and it'll work. So when that guy told me, I'm like, dude. And he told me, he's like, dude, it's so good. It's better than DOORDASH and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, man? So like that night I applied, and then it went through, and they're like, oh yeah, we're hiring. But they're only hiring for like Sacramento East. I made a video about this. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I had to email my freaking driver specialist, bro, and he would not get a hold of me. He kept ignoring my phone calls and my emails. I'm like, dude, I need to freaking change my region because I'm doing downtown, and downtown is part of Sacramento West. So they're 2 different regions. Even though Sacramento's same town, it was split into 2 regions because it's so big. So I had to email him a few times. And then he's like, did you move? And I'm like, what do you mean, did I move? He's like, well, we can't switch you unless you moved, right? I mean, well, this is your address on file, correct? And then I'm just like, and so I just lied. I'm like, yeah, I moved, that's why I've been trying to tell you guys. He's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So then he switched me, right? And that was the only way he switched me. Like, he wouldn't switch me other than that. He's like, why do you want to switch? Isn't Sacramento East where you live? I'm like, well, yeah, but but he's like, the only way we could switch you is if you permanently move. And then I'm like, well, yeah, I am going to move down there. So then he actually switched me over. And then he's like, what's your new address? And I'm like, dude, I'll change it later. All right. So yeah, GRUBHUB, they're kind of strict on that. Like, like you can't have more than one region, so that kind of sucks. So if you're like, if you permanently move from like another state or a different town, they'll switch you. They don't mind doing that, but you can't like go out to the Bay Area or go to Los Angeles and be like, hey, switch me, you know, and they're not going to do that. So that's the only crap part about GRUBHUB. You can't be flexible unless you permanently move, obviously, of course, but like with Uber Eats, you can like change regions, you can change cities and work. Caviar, you can do that, and DoorDash, you can do that. I think Postmates, you can also do that. So a lot of apps, they allow you to change cities and work in another area, but GRUBHUB, nope, they won't let you do it. They'll ask you if you moved permanently, and if you didn't, they're not going to do it because you can't have more than one region open on your account, only just one. I guess you can reapply and try to get 2 accounts. I have two Uber, I actually have 2 DoorDash accounts, believe it or not. I have a Bay Area account and I have a Sacramento account. They let me do it. So yeah, I mean, you could apply for a new account and then just, you know what I'm saying? But oh, yep. But anyways, yep, just hanging out. It rained today. It's supposed to rain all week in Sacramento. Hopefully we get some good deliveries in. Big orders. That'd be good. Yeah, it's kind of hot now. Roll down my window or something. I'm in a random parking lot. I don't think you're supposed to do that at night, but I think I'm all right. How you guys doing overall, though? How you guys been? You guys work today or what? Yeah, I worked a little bit, but I went out with a friend tonight. Had some sushi, you know. Got to eat some good food and everything, but it was okay. You know, I have fun every now and then, but I don't know. It's better if I just work because I stay focused, I work, I save money. But yeah, every once in a while I'll do something fun, you know. But yep. What is that notification? Chime. Oh. Chime. I applied for Chime. It's like a bank account. It's like a... I'm not... I went to school. Okay. Wait, what? What did you say, Miss G? DoorDash had me busy tonight. 6 to 11. 6. Oh, that's cool. You make $100? At least 75, probably. 75 bucks. Fabian went to school today. Sounds good. Yeah, I like doing this. I don't know if I'll do this all my life, but I mean, it pays the bills. It pays plenty. I mean, maybe in like my 40s or 50s, I think about being a psychiatrist or a therapist or something. That'd be kind of fun. Like talk to people about their problems, just like, you know, get paid for it. You just sit back, let them talk, and then you figure out what's wrong with them, you know, and then you give them advice and all that, you know. That's kind of cool. But the main thing about therapy is you just like listen to people. You know, a lot of people, they need to vent, they need to talk. And like, you know, it's like, well, if I talk to my boyfriend, then he, you know, he's part of the problem. And then if I talk to my mom, she's going to think I'm psychotic or suicidal. Or if I talk to my best friend, she's going to think something's wrong with me, you know, or I can't talk to this guy because I don't know him that well. But when you talk to someone that you don't even know and they're a professional, and you could just open up like, oh, this is what's wrong with me, blah, blah, blah. So that, I think that'd be kind of cool to be like a therapist or psychiatrist. It'd be kind of fun. I think I would love it. Not for the money, just, you know, just something to do later on. But right now, next 20, 30 years, probably 20 years, I'll be doing this DoorDash, Uber Eats, LYFT. I mean, if I can save up enough money, I want to open up like a, I have my state board test. Oh, is that to become like, oh, for reals, bro? Is that to be on the state? Yeah, you can get a good job at, if you get a job at the state level, that's pretty good money. And then you get benefits and stuff, but then like, I think with the shutdown, you don't get your paycheck or something. Or is that federal? I'm not sure, but anyways, I get paid every day, man. I'm happy with that, man. I don't need to go to no college or spend no money on this degree and all this kind of shit. I just go out, make $200 a day. It's great, man. It's awesome. You know what I mean? What else do I need to do? I mean, people just want to make money, survive. I mean, some people have dreams and goals, but as long as you make your money for the day, that's just how I view the world. Like, you got to survive, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way. I mean, some people, they have these goals and dreams of, oh, I want to be an astronaut, or, oh, I want to be a veterinarian, help animals, you know. I mean, that's all good and all, but you don't need to do all that. You just, I mean, do what you love. But to me, I'm like, hey, I mean, I pick up passengers, I drop them off, or I deliver food, and I make $200 or more a day. I mean, shit, I do pretty good, man. But it gets boring sometimes. Not boring, just, you know, same old shit. But that's what people do, right? If they have like a state job, they do that for all their life. Or, you know, my grandpa was in construction. He did that all his life. You know, he made okay money, but he broke his back and everything. I know. I'm just saying it's easy work, you know, and then it's good money. But yeah, if everyone does this, then we'd have no money. We wouldn't get no orders after that. But, you know, but anyways, yeah, I was thinking about opening up Dutch Bros. I think I think it's like 150,000 for a Dutch Brothers franchise to open one up. It's not that much. That'd be kind of fun just to own a business, you know what I'm saying? Just collect the money and shit. No, seriously, that's how much it costs. Like, if you want to own a McDonald's, it costs fucking $1 million. If I bust ass every year, sincerely, I can probably save up about 50,000. That's just a rough ballpark. I mean, seriously. Chick-fil-A, yeah, Chick-fil-A. I mean, you just gotta, if you own a business, then you don't have to do nothing. I mean, literally nothing. But then it's like, I'd rather own a business, like manage it, like hands-on. That'd be kind of fun. Like a Dutch Bros, it's only 150,000. And then you mentioned Chick-fil-A. I don't know how much that is. But a freaking McDonald's is like $1 million. Like, so basically, you got to be rich already to own a fucking McDonald's. You see what I'm saying? 10,000 a month. Sounds good, man. I mean, you could do anything to make. I mean, not anything. If I bust my ass, well, I gotta sleep too. On average, I can make about 1,000. Subway, yeah. I don't know how much they cost though. Yeah, I can clear about $1,000 or maybe $1,500 a week. If I bust ass, don't fuck around, don't go on dates, don't go to the casino, don't go fishing, if I don't do anything fun, I mean, I can still take a day off. Like, I can still take Sunday off. Like, if I bust my ass every day, I can make literally $1,500 a week. So that's 6,000 a month. And then if you add like other income, like got to own real estate. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Like, just buy some apartments, rent them out and shit. I tried to get into the Shopify thing, but I failed. But I think I know what I did wrong. I talked to this. He said he was 17 years old, and he showed me screenshots of what he made. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. He could have been lying. I have no idea. But basically what he says, you have to, once you open up a Shopify, it costs you $30 a month, which I already knew that because I was paying for it. And you have to advertise. So not only do you have to spend money every month, which is, what did I say, $30? $30 a month. That's only $1 a day. So to me, that was nothing. It's an investment. You see what I'm saying? But then you have to, basically he said, don't just advertise your store, because there's too many products and people just get overwhelmed, and people are so lazy and bored, and they, people's what's it called, attention span, it's just like, oh, either they're interested or not. If they're not, they just leave the page. So that's what I was doing wrong. So what he said was, you have to advertise a product, one product, not 10,000 products or 1,000, or don't say, hey, Lone Driver Mike store, check it out. Like he just told me, like, that's just not how you're going to make money. You have to advertise one product. So that's what I want to do. So if and there are people making like $1,000 a day, on your Shopify. I mean, like I said, all you got to do is spend $30 a month. Then he said you have to spend so much money on advertisement, but on Facebook ads, you can spend like whatever, $5 a day, or start small and then, build up your money. And then, seriously, you could make a lot of money on Shopify. And then you got YouTube. I'm not making money off of it yet, but eventually I'm going to, because I hit the requirements for watch time, watch minutes, and views and all that. So as far as people watching my content, I already hit the requirements. It was like 4,000 hours, which is 240,000 minutes. And I hit that. I'm past that already. So people are watching my videos. People are interested in my videos. It's just no one's subscribing. So that's the problem. So I'm like, when I checked last time, I was about 825 subscribers. I know I'm almost there. I need freaking 100. I need 175 more subscribers. And then I start making money. When I was making money when I hit the 10, it used to be 10,000 views. I was getting like $1 a day, which is like $30 a month, which is not much. But at that time, I only had 50 videos. As of right now, I don't even remember. Yeah, I tried to collaborate with, what's that guy's name? Well, he's changed his name. His name's Tony. He lives in California. He's out in Fremont. We could have hooked up a few times. I tried to get him on a collaboration video. I think he gave me a shout out, and I gave him a shout out one time, and he said he would contact me. Yeah, that guy. Lyft my DoorDashing Uber. He said he would contact me. We'd make like a live video together. And now he's doing it with some other dudes. So, I have no hard feelings against that guy, but if you say you're going to do something, you know what I'm saying, but it's cool. Those guys, they're making money now, and they got their over 1,000 subscribers now. So, they don't need me in their videos, but you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm very popular. It's just I don't have I just don't have the subscriber count. That's all. I mean, they're all right. Sometimes they just talk about just random shit, like I don't know. And then like if you guys tell me to make a video on this or that, I do it. Like, and maybe I've made a video about it already, but I just take your guys' advice and I just go with it. And then I speak from the heart. I don't edit my videos. Sometimes I cuss in my videos. I don't mean to like offend anyone or say anything like, oh, or, fuck, blah, blah, blah. But it's just sometimes it just comes out. It's not that I want to upset anyone. I've upset a few subscribers. I might have lost a few, here and there, but it's just how I am. It's just, I speak from the heart. I speak whatever I speak, and then that's it. I speak the truth. I speak how I speak, and that's it, But, yeah, I mean, I've been on YouTube for like 2 years. Dark Road Run. He shouts out everyone. Well, maybe I'll check him out. But I've been getting all my subscribers and like I've been getting all my subs just on my own, just like making videos and just, you know, I'll like post on my Facebook. I mean, that kind of helps too, I think, but I just have my friends, you know what I'm saying? And then people from YouTube, they're actually watching my YouTube videos, and then I've been talking about my Facebook group and my Facebook. So then they get on my Facebook, and then that's how I get, you know what I'm saying, more friends. And then I made a group, I made a Facebook group called The Gig Economy. I have like over 1,000 members now. I made it like last October or something. So it's been like 5-6 months or something like that. So it's cool. I post my videos, get a few more views, but my views is already, I don't have to worry about that no more. My views is good. I mean, it's not good like, you know, freaking thousands a day, but it's like 300 a day or more sometimes. Every time I post a video, that like boosts like another 100 views or 200 views, you know what I'm saying? So the view count, I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. Like, I have no problem with getting views or watch time or whatever. I just need those subs. That's it. Subscribers. But, you know, probably a couple more months. It just takes time. That's all. Yep. So you could do YouTube. You could do Shopify. I could do Shopify. That's more income. I started a Patreon, but no one's doing it. But, you know, you got to get a lot of subscribers for that. When people finally start to, you know, just like donate $1 a month, which is not that much, but you know what I'm saying? That's extra money. You know, it's not that much, but you know, $500 a month or a couple $100 or something. So, you know, you could make a lot of money off the internet, man. And then I signed up a lot of people with DoorDash, but as of right now, actually today, a few people started doing it. So there's like 5 active people doing my DoorDash, and the bonus is like 2,500. So that's, well, there's no 4. I take that back. There's 4. There's 4 guys. One guy said he wanted half the, well, I always tell people I'll split half the money with you. But if you don't contact me and I don't know who you are, how do I give half the money? You see what I'm saying? So there's one guy. Well, what's his name? I have to look back. But he's in the group. I promised him half the money. So once he finishes, the bonus was 2,500, so I'll give him half of that, $1,250. But the other 3, they just signed up with my link and they haven't contacted me, so that 2,500 is going to go straight to me unless they contact me and they tell me their name. But if some random dude's like, "Hey, I signed up, that's me," but you got to tell me your name. I got to verify that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, some people sometimes I'll post like a job on Facebook or something, and they'll apply and they'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But many of like my friends, people that I know, I'll give them half. You know what I'm saying? Ours is 0. Everyone jumped on it. Yeah, they lowered the bonus, but it's not that low. It's like 1,500 still. The last 2 weeks, it was like 2,500 in my area. So everyone that I sign up, it doesn't matter where they're at. Let's say they're in another state. I still get the 2,500 since I'm in Sacramento, but they just lowered it today. So all my new signups, they only get, well, I'm only gonna get 1,500. But I'm still willing to split that. That's still $750. But those guys that signed up under the 2,500, they're getting, if they tell me their name and all that, they're getting 1,000. I'm giving them half. That's $1,250. So that's a lot. And there's one guy, he's in my group. He gave me his name, his first name, his last name. He contacts me almost every day. "Hey, Mike, I did 10 more. I did 5 more." You know, he doesn't do like every day, like 15 a day, but he might do 5 or 6 a day, you know, but he's going to finish before the time. So I will give him the money. I'll give him half the money. So I don't go back on my word. So if I tell you you sign up with my code, my DoorDash code. Well, right now there's DoorDash, there's Uber Eats, Caviar, there's no bonus. GRUBHUB, there's no bonus. So that's why when you see my links below, it's only to DoorDash and Uber Eats. That's it. So like if you guys sign up or whatever, use my code, please send me an email or message me on Facebook and I'll give you half the money. But you gotta, like I said, you gotta communicate with me so I don't lose track. A lot of people message me almost every day. And then I had to restart my whole phone. My phone crashed. So I had to delete like I had to delete all my messages off Facebook, I had to delete everything off my phone because it was fucked up. I had to go to Metro PCS. They said, your phone's messed up. A factory reset will fix the problem, or you want to get a new phone. And I'm like, oh shit. So I had to erase everything, guys. I'm like, fuck. So that's why I tell you guys, please stay in contact with me, because I recently just lost like all my messages, like everything. So sucks. But yeah, that one guy, he messaged me today. He did like a couple orders. Yeah, I did Android. Yeah. Well, this phone's kind of older too, so it's not new or anything. It's kind of old. But yeah, this is an Android. I love Android. I don't like iPhone. I don't judge those who use iPhone, but I don't do iPhone. So, but yeah, I was thinking about getting a new phone. I just hate getting a new. It seems like I always got to get a new phone every year. It's like I've had this one for maybe 2 years now. So, but then it it gets old, outdated, and all that, and new phones come out, and you want to get a new one and shit. So, I want to get a really, really good one. Like I spend money on a really good phone. Like I don't mind hella memory and all that, and you know what I mean. I'm over here playing with the freaking piece of wrapper here. I don't know why. It's funny. Piece of plastic. Anyways, yep. So yeah, if you guys use my code, seriously, I'll give you half of the money. But then like some people, they use my code, and I think what happens is like DoorDash, they set them up, and then like they find out they have a DUI. Like I had a dude, what was his name? He's in Sacramento. He was like one of my friends, and he was like, "Oh, I don't do DoorDash yet." So like I signed him up, and then he's like, "Oh shit, what about DUIs?" And I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck?" But then on the DoorDash referrals, his name popped up. So as soon as you apply with DoorDash, your name will pop up, but that doesn't mean you're guaranteed you're going to get in and all that. So I'm just like, oh, seriously? So then I told him, I'm like, dude, your name popped up on my phone on my DoorDash referrals. And he's like, well, they just sent me an email saying that my background came back and I have a DUI. And I'm like, well, fuck. So I might get a lot of signups, but that doesn't mean they qualify. Like a lot of people have DUIs. Like, I don't understand. I'm like, dude, man, seriously? I mean, I don't judge those who have a DUI. It's just kind of like, damn, man. I mean, you'd be surprised how many people have DUIs, like a lot. And then like, they're just like your average Joe or whatever. And, they're your coworker or whatever, but they don't talk about it. But a lot of people, I'm telling you, a lot of people have DUIs. I'm just like, damn. I had so many people message me and they're like, dude, sorry, I have DUI. I can't do it. I'm like, oh, damn, seriously? So that sucks. Young and dumb, usually. Got deactivated. Can apply again with DoorDash. What the hell? What happened, brother? What did you do on DoorDash? The only time you get deactivated on DoorDash is if you have a low rating. It's that first 100 orders you got to get over. That's the shit part. Man, my first week at DoorDash, dude. Oh, man, I hate that. These people are just so like... My first week at DoorDash, man, I was freaking out. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with my rating and all that, man? But it's just like your first 100 orders. Like, it's going to go up and down. And once you hit like 100... You gotta be at least food at people. I mean, on my Bay Area account, I do kind of have a low rating. It's like 4.57. But that's the Bay Area. There are some, I mean, even if you're on time, I've gotten bad ratings. I was on time, food is fresh, everything's fine. They still give you a bad rating. So the DoorDash thing, the DoorDash rating system, I don't trust it. I don't agree with it. It's flawed. I think something's wrong with it because, you know, I mean, I do everything right. I don't miss food. And my rating, well, my Sacramento count's 4.75, which is like, it's in the green, but it should be higher than that. You see what I'm saying? It just makes no sense. And then, like, I called DoorDash a few times, and I'm like, what's wrong with my rating? They're like, oh, looks good to us. I'm like, yeah, but it should be 5.0. I mean, what the hell? And what you guys got to realize is with DoorDash, they update your ratings every 100 orders. So, like, if you get, like, new ratings, and if they're good, you get, you know, towards the end, it's hard to explain. But it's like your last 100 orders, right? If your last, like, your 99th or your last 100 order was, like, a bad rating, your last 2 were bad ratings, and then the new ones were like good ratings, those drop off and those replace the bad ratings. You see what I'm talking about? Then it goes up. It's complicated, but it's based off your last 100 rated orders. You see what I'm saying? So the object is to get new ratings. One time missed the item from cheesecake. Well, that's stupid. And I mean, it's our job to check the food, like look in and look, but it's like, how are we supposed to figure out, you know, you want me to touch the box and look up and all this? To me, it's just ridiculous. I mean, the only time I check the food is like with fast food, because they tend to miss items, and you could just pop your head in the bag. Oh, 2 fries, 2 burgers. Okay, that's it. But with like restaurants, I don't even check. I mean, okay, 3 items. Okay, looks like 3 items. That's it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't take extra. Guys, are we still back on? Hey, hello. Shit, guys, hold up. Okay, I'm back on. Sorry. My phone got messed up, I guess. Hello. Hold up. I was in a bad area. Let me get back on. Let me Can you guys hear me all right? Shit. Hold up. I'm gonna take the inside route. If I take the freeway, I can't turn on my light. I think my phone overheated or something. Get a new one. I think I do need a new phone. Was I supposed to turn that way? No, I'll take Franklin down. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know what we were talking about. I think we were talking about DoorDash or something. I wish everyone had a DoorDash tablet, because if they call and miscommunication, then we have drivers. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, man, because, you know, it's like, most of the time all the food's there, but it's just people just get, you know, like, I don't understand, man. Or maybe if the food's not that hot or something, and then sometimes the food is made incorrectly or wrong, or the customer said no onions and the freaking restaurant put onions. I remember one time clearly when there was, I delivered this burrito, right, and I guess the guy didn't want sour cream, and he freaking called me. He's like, why'd I get sour cream? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, I'm like, he's like, you just dropped off my food. I'm like, I remember you, what happened? He's like, I just told you they put sour cream in it. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. What do you want me to do about it? You didn't want it or what? He's like, yeah, I didn't want sour cream. I said, okay, well, shit, man, I don't know what to tell you. That was the restaurant's fault. And he, like, gave me a bad rating. Even though he, like, when I left his house, he's like, I'll give you a good rating, man. Thanks. You were quick, fast. He was a really cool guy. And then all of a sudden he calls me back and he's like, bro, why'd I get sour cream? I'm like, dude, I didn't order your food, man. Yeah, this one girl, I cannot believe this. This order, I took this order at 9 o'clock. I didn't give her her food. I knocked on her door. I didn't put your... DoorDash tells us you're not supposed to put the food at the doorstep. You're supposed to call them up. Then you're supposed to wait your 15 or 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever the time says. And then that's it. You cancel. You get paid for the full amount. Plus you get your you get the full amount of what the delivery was and the tip or whatever the pay was. You get the full amount, and then you can keep the food. And she called me like hours later, like literally, I think 5 hours later. She's like, where's my food? I'm like, who is this? I'm like, and I was thinking it was the last customer, but I just dropped it off. I gave it to her in her hand. And I'm like, are you Sarah? And she's like, no, my name is Jessica. I'm like, okay, hi Jessica, how are you? Like, what did you order? What time was this? She's like, I cannot fucking believe you didn't give me my food. I'm like, look, ma'am, I just dropped off an order. Her name was Sarah. You're telling me your name is Jessica. I don't know what's going on. When did you order this? And she's like, I ordered this like at 9 in the morning. It's 2 o'clock now. I'm like, okay, why didn't you call like 9:30 or 10 o'clock? It's 2 o'clock now. I'm like, I don't have that order no more. She's like, what did you do with my order? I'm like, look, I knocked on the door. She's like, I ordered it for my friend. Why didn't you leave it at the doorstep? I'm like, look, ma'am, I'm sorry. This was hours ago. She's like, you took my food. You took my friend's food. I'm like, look, I knocked on the door. I called you several times. And she's like, I never got a phone call. I'm like, yes, I called you and I texted you. So I don't know. I don't want to argue with you anymore. I'm sorry you didn't get your food. Your friend didn't get their food or whatever. But, you know, I waited the 15, 20 minutes. And then you call me back 5 hours later expecting your food. How the hell can I give you your food? It's already gone. She's like, did you eat it? I'm like, and I lied. I'm just like, no, I threw it away. And I told her, I'm like, yeah, we can't eat it because what are we going to do with it? We either eat it or we throw it away. And she's like, you telling me you ate my food? And I'm like, well, no, I actually threw it away, but I have eaten people's food. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, you steal people's food. I'm like, no, ma'am, I call you after like 10, 15 minutes. If I call you like a few times and text you and leave voicemails, isn't that like enough to like notify you? And I'm like, where were you at? She's like, look, I was at my work. Why didn't you just leave it at the doorstep? I'm like, ma'am, because we're not supposed to. And she like called me a stupid asshole. She's like, you're just a stupid asshole. I'm like, ma'am, how am I an asshole when I waited the 10, 15 minutes? And then she just hung up. So then I called DoorDash. I was pissed. I was yelling at DoorDash. When she was yelling at me, now I'm yelling at DoorDash. I know. If it says 6 area code 650, don't pick it up. DoorDash has a 650 area code, but it's always the same number. Oh shit, I'm swerving, guys. Yeah. So save the DoorDash number, but if you get a random 650, it's probably the customer. So I called DoorDash. I need to speak to a manager. The customer called me from 5 hours ago. That was my first order. And he's like, oh, what's the name of the customer and all this? And I'm like, look, I don't know. And he's like, what's the customer's address? What's the customer's phone number? I'm like, I don't know that information, dude. I'm like, it was my first order. And he's like, sir, I can't help you unless you give me the information. I'm like, dude, I'm a dasher. I don't know the freaking customer, my first customer's information. You know what I'm saying? I was getting pissed. And then I was like, anyways, she called me 5 hours later, mad at me, cussing at me at the phone. And then she's like, oh, we're very sorry about this, sir. We'll put a note and all this kind of stuff. And basically, he didn't help me. And I asked him the question. I'm like, how can the customer contact me 5 hours later? And he's like, sir, we don't know. Let me turn on my light. He's like, sir, we can't answer that. I don't know anything about that. Like, I'm not like technical support or I don't know about that kind of stuff. And I'm like, dude, I understand you're doing your job, but realize the customer called me at my personal phone number 5 hours later. What if I was asleep? What if I was like, you know what I'm saying? That's not okay. And then he's like, sir, we never give out your personal number. I'm like, I understand that, but how was he able to call me still? Or not him, but her. How was she able to call me still? Like, I'm not okay with that. You know, I was pissed. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? Seriously? This freaking order is done, long gone and done already. And she called me at 2 or 3 o'clock p.m. Center Parkway. Oh, shit. I was supposed to turn there. It's okay. I'll make a U-turn. But I'm like, seriously, man? 5 hours later? Like, how can the customer still call me, man? That's BS. I was pissed. And, like, when the customer called me, I'm like, how are you able to call me still? She's like, I just called you. Does it matter how? I'm like, no, that's BS. I told her, I'm like, this order was at freaking 9 in the morning. I'm like, I called you, I texted you, I knocked on the door, and I'm like, you shouldn't be able to call me. You need to call DoorDash. She's like, no, I need to talk to you and ask what happened with my order. I'm just like, oh my God, seriously? So I was pissed. So yeah, if you get a 650 area code, it's probably the customer. So yeah, I don't even pick it up anymore. Even when DoorDash calls me, I don't even pick it up. I mean, sometimes it's about the order, you know, but usually it's just bullshit, you know. But anyways, yeah, the DoorDash rating system, guys, it's fucked up, man. Seriously, it's not right, dude. You know what I'm saying? Vincent Rosa wants to know. Message. What? What are you asking me? Hold up. Hold up. I just finished watching that video. What video are you talking about? MISG. Are you the same MISG that was on app channel? Hey, if someone's using my information, I'm gonna sue them. You better tell that app channel to quit using my information, man. Or give me half the money at least. No. You better tell that motherfucker. You better tell him to take that off. I'm gonna sue that the app channel. I'm gonna sue his ass. He's not supposed to take. I'm gonna sue his ass. Seriously. No one's supposed to use my videos without my permission, man. That's called the YouTube. Well, if that's a different channel, but they have my face on it, and that's my video, I'm gonna sue their ass. But I've made like already 160 videos. But yeah, no one should be using my videos without my permission. I mean, if I give you my permission, that's fine. You go ahead and use my video. But if I haven't given you my permission, man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to sue. I'm gonna have to sue someone up in this motherfucker. But no MISG was on there. He mentioned her. Miss G? Oh, okay. No, Miss G, alright, was on there. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, sometimes I'll mention my subscribers, you know, and talk about, you know, or whatever. But yeah, I thought you meant someone used my video. I thought you meant someone used my video without my permission. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, shit, I forgot. Today's my birthday, guys. Give me some money. Yeah, today's my birthday. I'm 28 freaking years old, man. Can you believe that shit? 28 years old. That is crazy. I am old, man. I'm not old, but, man, I feel old, seriously. I'm getting fat. You're not gonna believe when you do this. If you do this shit full time. When I started doing Uber and Lyft, man, I started gaining weight little by little, and then I started doing food delivery, and man, freaking 3 years later, man, I'm so fat now. I cannot believe that. I'm so fat, guys. I'm just like, oh man. And when I saw my grandpa, he's like, Mike, what happened to you? I mean, I can't believe it. Happy birthday, thanks. Can you believe I took a girl out tonight and I had to pay for everything? And someone needs to treat me out, man. Seriously, I always help people out, even my friends. Like I took some of my friends out, Boone and Andrew. They were my roommates. I always take them out to eat, feed them to the buffet, the casino, Thunder Valley Buffet. I spend money on, take them out to eat, sushi and all this kind of stuff. No one treats me out, man. I don't get it. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm supposed to turn there. Let me turn around. I try 3 weeks full-time, gain 10 pounds. Yeah, man, it's because you don't move, you know. And you don't, and see, I used to work at like a dishwashing job. You don't think you move that, you don't think you would burn a lot of calories, but any kind of movement at all, any kind of where you're running around, even if it's not that much, even if it's like a little bit, you know, like warehouse job, like, you know, you might be at your desk doing whatever, you know, electronics or something, woodwork or whatever. You know, you're not like moving around that much, but you're standing and you're still losing calories. But when you sit in a car for 10 hours, you don't lose calories. Like, you fucking gain weight like quick. I mean, it's been 3 years, but as soon as I quit my Blue Diamond, not Blue Diamond. I used to work there too, Blue Diamond. But I meant to say Blue Sky. When I quit my Blue Sky job, it was a Chinese restaurant. I started gaining weight, dude. I couldn't believe it. Just sitting in the car, picking up passengers. That's all you. And see, with Uber and Lyft, you don't have to get out of your car. At least with food delivery, you do get out of your car a little bit, but I still gain weight. But when you do Uber and Lyft, I saw a Lyft driver. He signed me up for Lyft. Man, he was pretty big. Like, I love everyone, like fat people, skinny people, but I was concerned with his weight, his health. I'm like, I didn't say nothing because I don't want to get in trouble by Lyft, but I'm just like, dude, have you been overweight all your life? Or I didn't tell him that, but that's what I was thinking in my head. Like, you gain all that weight from just doing Lyft? I wanted to ask him, but I didn't want to. That's kind of a personal thing to say, you know what I'm saying? So, were you born in 1990? I was born in 91. Thanks for the emoji cake, brother. Well, I can't eat it. You know? Oh, but I get a free birthday dinner or dessert tomorrow. If you guys didn't know this, there are a lot of restaurants that give you free food on your birthday. You just gotta show them your ID. I think Red Robin, I can get a free burger and fry, or something. I get free something. So I just may go down there, take a friend or something. Man, I keep burping. Damn. Oh wait, we got some new messages here. What happened here? Yeah, I was born in 1991. So that makes me 28 years old. 2019, subtract from 1991. That is 28 years old. Go to Disneyland. Yeah. Who's gonna treat me out though, man? I gotta basically spend my money to freaking have a good time. Someone better pay for my ass. I'm getting so fat. I really got to get a gym membership, man, because this is getting ridiculous. I'm getting so fat. I'm getting so fat, guys. Oh man. Whew. Okay, let me park up in here. Oh. And now I'm so fat, when I try to work out, I'm just like, I can't even do it. But you can gain muscle. It's easier to gain muscle when you're bigger, when you're fat, when you have more fat on your body. When you don't have anything, when you're like a skinny twig, you have to gain mass. You have to like eat a lot. But see, now I can turn this. I know the soda is where I think I'm getting most of my weight from. Just drinking soda all day, man. I'll turn off my car. Yeah, it's the soda, man. It's just too much, dude. I mean, I eat junk food every day, but it's mostly the soda. I'm almost positive. I drink too much soda, man. It's bad for me. But yeah, someone was telling me if you're like a really skinny guy, I used to be skinny. Like before I did Uber and Lyft, I was skinny, man. I was really like almost, I looked like I was like, had a problem because I was so skinny. Like I was, what is that word? Dyslexic or where you're very skinny, you know, you throw up your food, all that. People thought I was anorexic or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm healthy, man. And then now I'm too fat. So, But yeah, someone said if you're too skinny, it's hard to gain like actual muscle mass. So I was like, I was using protein shakes. And that's how you bulk up. And then as you're working out, once you bulk up, and then that's supposed to turn into muscle. But if you're already fat, you could turn that fat into muscle. But it's a little bit, it's harder because you're fatter, but it's easier to turn. Supposedly that's what they said. But do you do delivery every day? Yeah, I try to do it every day. I try to take a day off, maybe 2 days off. Sometimes I get lazy, but yeah, if I do like 6 days a week, I can make, at least $1,500 a week. If I do $250 a day. But then, I have slower weeks where I make like $1,300 a week. So it's not bad. Oh, hey, I was just watching your videos. I just started doing Postmates. Cool, bro. That's cool. Yeah, Postmates is cool. Tundi. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Tundi. WAG. Yeah, Miss G. That's cool. Yeah, WAG is cool. My ex-girlfriend did it. How long did it take you for your DoorDash kit? Postmate not worth the. I think you're saying Postmates is not worth it. Yeah. So WAG is it's an app where you can like walk dogs. My ex-girlfriend did that. I think Miss G, I think you saw some of those videos. But yeah, I recorded my ex-girlfriend walking dogs with the WAG app. And then Tundi, we have a DoorDash office in Sacramento. So when I applied, actually, when you apply for DoorDash, they actually ask you, do you want to go to the orientation or do you want to have your kit mailed? And like when people use my code, I tell you guys, if I can remember, I tell you guys, please go to the orientation. I know some people are lazy. They don't want to get up. Maybe the office is an hour away or 30 minutes away. But guys, if you go to the DoorDash office and do that orientation, it only takes 1 hour. As soon as you're done with your 1 hour, either that day, that same day, or the very next day, they actually activate you. It didn't ask me for orientation. Okay, so they must not have an office there. So yeah, so generally speaking, if your area had an office, you would just go there, do the orientation. They give you your bag. Well, last time I went, you had to pay for the bag and the shirt. So I think I paid $4 for the bag. How are you able to open 2 apps at the same time? I just turn them up. I actually have 4 running at the same time. It's not difficult. I have 2 videos on that. It's called running multiple apps. I forgot the name of the title, but if you look through my videos, I have a video on that. It's got a lot of good information. I actually explain how to run multiple apps. Then I also have a similar video. It's called how I make $250 a day delivering food. How I make $250 a day delivering food. So that's another good video. So if you want to learn more about that, I can tell you right now, that's totally fine. But I've already made a couple videos on that. So on your downtime, you might want to check it out. So on a good day, it actually varies a lot. Like I actually made $315 the other day. Yeah, Android. That's what I have. Android. If it's a good phone, it'll run those apps. 315. That was a couple Sundays ago. That was in only 12 hours. Typically, I would make 12 hours. I'd make anywhere from my bad. In 12 hours, I could clear at least 200. That's on a slower day. 200 to 250 a day on 12 hours. But that day, it was 2 Sundays ago. GRUBHUB was amazing. It was just like, oh yes. There were some late orders. There were 3 orders that were late an hour. It was not my fault. It was the GRUBHUB system. They had backed up orders, and GRUBHUB's like, hey, we know you like to decline orders, but seriously, we're going to give you some good ones, some average ones. So seriously, if you can, please Please accept what we give you. And it was fucking busy. I'm just like, oh hell yeah. I got a batch order, 3 orders from Joe's Crab Shack, $32. It was like, bam. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Boom. I picked up 3 orders and I just did them all. One order was an hour. The lady still tipped me on the app and she gave me a $5 cash tip. So I was like, whoa. I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry, you know. And then the other lady, she was so pissed. She was so mad that she sent her husband out to the freaking Mountain Mike's to pick up the food. And the merchant's like, oh, her husband's on the way to pick up the food. And I'm just like, unless GRUBHUB tells me otherwise, I'm supposed to do what GRUBHUB says. I said, with all due respect, sir, you know, I know, you know, you want to tell me, notify me, all this kind of stuff, but I have to go with what my app says. So if you want to call GRUBHUB and tell them not for me to not go there, but that was like $11 payout. So I'm just like, no, fuck that. So I just took the pizza. I went to the house. She was so pissed. I'm like, whoa, my order's late. My husband went to the restaurant. I'm like, if you don't want delivery, you have to cancel the delivery. I said, with all due respect, I know your order's late, but I mean, my area has too many drivers. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the cool thing about GRUBHUB is that they actually limit the drivers and LA area. Okay. Yeah, it's good only because like if you do GRUBHUB during the day, like even on a slow day, even if you cherry pick your orders, you can actually hit like $100 just freelancing it, like swear. If you accept all orders, you could probably make it like 150. And then there are days where you can cherry pick and choose your orders. You can make $200. Like 2 weeks ago, that Sunday, I made $315. $200 of that $315 came off of GRUBHUB. So most of that money was GRUBHUB money. So that was awesome. Then I made like 75 off caviar. I think I made like 30 off DoorDash, 30 off Uber Eats. No Postmates. I don't do Postmates. But yeah, GRUBHUB was like $200. That it was about 192. What is a good time to get orders? So basically, generally most markets, it's about the lunch rush. You want to start for sure. You want to start by 11, the latest. Some people start at, sometimes lunch rush starts at 10, even earlier than that, 8 or 9. You get some breakfast. Sometimes you get big ass orders like catering, you know, they order like in the morning so they can get it by 10 or 11 or whatever. But generally speaking, you want to start by 11. That's when, at least in Sacramento, that's when lunch starts. Do you like new caviar app? Yeah, they don't show you the map, but you don't really need a map because the map never really showed you anything. It showed you where you were, like on the, like, okay, you're on this street, that street, but it never showed you like, oh, this is the hot zone, or, oh, it's surging over here. It wasn't like Uber or anything. Yeah, we don't really need the map, but as long as you know where the boundaries are. If you don't know where the boundaries are, you might have to email them. But I know downtown Sacramento, that's the only place for caviar. You can get some in like Arden, Pocket area. They have caviar. You have like a couple restaurants in Pocket area. Yeah, sorry, Tundi. So yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked. 11 to 2 is lunch rush, and 5 to 9 is dinner rush. But what I do is I just work 12 hours. So the best 12 hours to do, at least for my area, is 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Now, it will slow down from about 2 to 5. Don't be discouraged. Run multiple apps. I always encourage my subscribers to run multiple apps. That's how I do it. That's how I hit 200 to 300 a day. You know, running multiple apps it's just the way to go. I mean, if you can run one app with Postmates or DoorDash and you can hit your money, I mean, more power to you. But there are some days where it's slow and, you know, Postmates is not that good or GRUBHUB's not that good. So I run 4 apps at once. Yeah, 11 to 11 is good. is it hard to work for Grubhub? I'm not sure what you're asking by that, but every market's different. But generally speaking, if they're not hiring in that area, you can't get on. Like it took me 3 years. It took me 3 years to get on with them, guys. So basically, you have to like reapply. They tell you they put you on a waiting list, but I've already confirmed that with another guy that they don't put you on a waiting list. So if you apply with this phone number and this email, they're not going to contact you. They're not going to give you a call. Because like I said, I applied for Grubhub 3 years ago, and then this random guy was talking about Grubhub, how he applied like last 2 weeks ago and he got hired. And I'm like, wait, I'm on the waiting list. And he was like laughing. He's like, you're funny, dude. They don't have no waiting list. They lied to you. And I'm like, oh shit. So you have to keep applying with the different email. You have to use a different phone number. So if you apply, and it says, oh, sorry, we're not hiring, that phone number and that email, they save that information. So like if you apply again, they're going to give you the same message. Oh, sorry, we're not hiring. We're not hiring. We're not hiring. So basically how you do it is you have to get a new phone number and a new email. And not only that, you have to get lucky. You have to figure out when they're hiring. That's how you're supposed to know that. Unless you get on the Craigslist and see if Grubhub is posting ads. That's the only way. That's unless they advertise in your like local paper or online or something, like Grubhub drivers needed, all this kind of stuff. I just got lucky. I applied. Well, I talked to that guy. He said, "Oh, they're hiring now. You know, you got to get lucky." And I'm like, "Oh, cool." He's like, "Well, good thing you're talking to me because you wouldn't have known." So I just reapplied, and then they were hired like when did I? It was like 6 months ago. Like they were hiring during the summertime. I just got lucky. So you basically just gotta reapply, get a new email, get a new phone number, and then when you apply, you have to just get lucky. And if you don't, fuck, you gotta get a new email again, you gotta get a new phone number. So that kind of sucks. So it took me literally 3 years. See you later, Mike. Have a great birthday. Go have fun. Okay, Miss G, see ya. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for chatting with me. But yeah, it took me like 3 years, guys. It took that long. Like, but yeah, with Grubhub, you literally have to get lucky. Like, you know, and I wanted to get on with them for so long. And I just, like I said, you just got to apply at the right place at the right time. And that's it. But yeah, I can hit like 200 to 300 a day, anywhere from 12 to 16 hours a day. But my record, like I said, I made $315 in 12 hours. So that was pretty cool. You know. Yep. You got to run multiple apps, man. That's the only way. You can make $300 a day or 200, 250. It just depends. But on average, I can hit about 250 a day. But on good days, like I said, 300, 315, 320. 320 was my most. But I did like 16 hours, I think, that day. Or 15 hours. Got all these notifications. But yeah, man, this is a good gig, bro. Like, if you bust ass, you run multiple apps, and I'm clearing like $1,500 a week. Like, this is just like, I mean, you got to put in hours. I mean, on average, you can clear, at least I can clear $18 to $25 an hour, sometimes $30 an hour. It's just put in the hours. You know, you're not gonna make like fucking $100 an hour. You know, you got to be realistic. You know, so when people complain to me like, "Come on, Mike, how can you make $200?" and I'm like, "How many hours are you working?" I'm like, "I put in 12 hours a day," and he's like, "Oh shit, I only put in this many, you know, and I only make this much." And it's like, well, I mean, what do you expect, man? Like, it's not like freaking gambling. I can gamble and, you know, I can make quick money. Like, I mean, if I don't lose my ass, obviously, I can play blackjack. I do okay on blackjack because I know how to bet. I know how to play basic strategy. Basically, you need three things when you're gambling. Well, with blackjack, you need basic strategy. I know basic strategy. You need a betting strategy. I do have a betting strategy. Basically, as I'm winning, I increase my bets. So it's kind of like inflation. You know what I'm saying? So every time I win, I increase. And I can win like $500 in like an hour. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to work and do this kind of stuff, yeah, you got to put in the hours. Like I put in 12 hours a day. I make 200, 300, 250, 275, 225, whatever. As long as I hit about $200 a day, I'm happy. But on average, I'm like I said, I'm hitting about $1,500 a week just delivering food. I don't do Uber no more. I don't do Lyft no more. I don't do Amazon Flex. This is my only job, guys. This is all I do. That's why I made this channel. I'm Lone Driver Mike. I'm an expert on this kind of stuff. Like, I'm the real deal. You know, you see people that make channels and, you know, they might know this and that, but they only do it part-time. So they just half of them are talking out of their ass. They don't know what they're really talking about. You know, if you join my Facebook group, it's called The Gig Economy. I post my earnings. I show you proof of what I'm doing, what I'm not doing. I post videos on how to make more money, how to run multiple apps, how to increase your earnings, how to increase your ratings, how to increase your tips. I'm the real deal. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but if you want to get any information, any kind of knowledge, I'm the man. I'm the guy. So, you know what I'm saying? So when people say, how in the hell can you make $1,500? And I'm like, you want to come with me for a week? By all means, but I'm not going to pay your ass. You can come along with me. I'll feed you if you want. You know, you want a burger or something, hang out and shit, and show you how it goes. But yeah, I'm the real deal, guys. I don't play games. You know, like if I tell you I made this much, I show you, and then some people say, well, how do you do it? And I show them videos, or I explain, well, what do you run? You know, like I helped a guy in Phoenix, Arizona, and he was getting discouraged because he was only doing Postmates. And I'm like, why don't you run DoorDash? Why don't you run Uber Eats? And, you know, he said, oh, Uber Eats sucks. But I had to tell him over and over and over, it's not about the pay, not about what does this order pay. Do not live in the moment. You got to get as many orders as you can, and you got to put in the hours. And dressing nice also helps because that increases your tips. Being nice, being polite, smiling, showing good customer service. You know, trim. If you have a beard, trim. Some people, they don't judge you that much, but trim, look nice, look presentable, run multiple apps. I run 4 apps, 3 or 4, maybe 5, depends on your market. Put in 12 hours a day and look nice, look presentable. Get those tips. You want to make those tips high because that's what's going to make or break your day. It's very simple. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I do this full time, guys. I don't have another job. This is my job. GRUBHUB, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Caviar, food delivery. This is all I do. I've been doing this for a long time. Before I was doing Uber and Lyft, you know what I'm saying? They lower the rates, they raise the rates. It's always fluctuating. And then to make good money, I had to go out to the Bay Area, which is San Francisco. It was a lot of driving. So that's why I just do food. I stay downtown. I stay by my house, make $200 a day. I only spend $20 in gas. So I try to make $220. So then subtract the $20. Then I keep the $200 and whatever. I try to make average $250. Some days I do really good, 300 or 315, 320. So, it's what I do. And so I'm living proof that you can actually do this full time. And I mean, a lot of people like, they're not jealous. Wait, what? How change location on Uber Eats? So this is what I've heard. On Uber Eats, you're supposed to email them if you want to change locations. But I didn't have to do that. So I don't know if it's because I had a bicycle account and that's why, there's no requirements to change the location. But if you're in a new city or a new area, just turn it on. See if you get orders. That's all I can tell you. Because when I did it, I got orders. When I went to the Bay Area, I turned it on. I got orders. When I went to Los Angeles, I started getting orders. So you don't need to change the location. It's automatically, as long as you don't go out of state. Because once you go out of state, then they're like, well, you need a new license and all this kind of stuff. So as long as you're in your state, you can work anywhere. And, say you're in California, you can work anywhere in California. If they got Uber Eats in that town, then you can turn it on and get orders. Like I can work in Stockton. They have a bonus there. It's like 2.3 times, but I don't know how busy it is. That's the thing. So yeah, you don't have to change your region. I tried to do it in the Bay Area, not working. It's probably because you have a car account. Yeah, I'm not sure. You might have to just email them. They can switch it over for you. The highest we get out here is 1.7. Okay, I'm not sure where you're at, but I get 1.7. When I first started, they were giving me like 2.5. That was a good week, man. I made a lot of money. One order, I got like $25. I was so happy, man. LA, yeah. Los Angeles, not let me log on. Okay, I'm not sure, bro. You might have to just email them or call them. I have their number if you need their number. Yeah, Los Angeles, I did set up a bicycle account for Uber Eats, and the highest I seen it for my account, maybe because I'm new, I think it was like 1.5, if I remember right. 1.4, 1.5. So that's what they were giving me. So when I applied, because I went there, I did Uber Eats, and then I wasn't getting the bonus. So I did a new account. You can have more than one account. They don't tell you, but you can have more than one account. You just have to have a different email, different phone number. And I did Los Angeles. I said I lived in Los Angeles, whatever. And I had to wait a few weeks. And then not a few weeks, like a few days, they approved it. I didn't see the bonuses, but then like 2 weeks later, the bonuses popped up. So basically, when you apply for Uber Eats, it's going to tell you from the beginning, don't just click through it and just be quick. If you want a bicycle account, all you have to do is click, I'm delivering with the bicycle. Now, the only time you get in trouble for that is if you go too fast. Like, because I had one of my bicycle accounts deactivated. So basically, if you go more than 25 miles an hour. But see, the cool thing about bicycle mode is that they give you these, they're literally 1 or 2 miles. Like if you get a bicycle account, the pickup is like half a mile, or maybe it's around the block. You pick up the order, right? Once you slide it that you picked up the order, literally the order at most is 1-2 miles, maybe 3 miles. That's it. So most of the time, you don't have to hit on the freeway. If you hit on the freeway with bicycle mode, they're going to say, hey, what in the fuck? I mean, seriously, they flagged me. So just don't hit the freeway. I think you can hit about, the most I did was like 30 miles an hour, 25 or 30. They won't flag you. But on the safe side, try to drive 25 miles an hour. Just stick to the local roads. Take an inside route. Just take your time. And the cool thing about Uber Eats is I think they pay you more money. Because, like, at least in Sacramento, when I'm getting the boost, I'm literally getting like anywhere from like $6 to $7, sometimes $8, $9 per order. So I'm averaging like $7 per order without tip. And that's in bicycle mode. And they pay for wait time. So like if I'm waiting at the restaurant and it's not ready, I just use the bathroom. Like, I don't know if you guys know that, but Uber Eats, they pay for wait time now. And that consists of waiting at the restaurant and driving to the customer. Yeah. So they pay you a lot more. So if you wait 10 minutes at the restaurant, 10 minutes to drop it off, that's 20 minutes. They count that as 20 minutes. So whatever your region pays per minute, I think ours is like 15 cents or 17 cents a minute. So it's pretty high. So most of the money now on Uber Eats is from the wait time. So it's not even about drive-through with bike. Yeah, I've never gotten in trouble with the merchants. No merchant told me like, where's your bicycle? So I don't know if the app doesn't tell them that I'm on a bike or not, but I do bicycle mode. If I get a McDonald's, especially, well, with McDonald's orders, you're supposed to go inside. Yeah, I have two. So yeah, you can have. I have a regular Uber account, like Uber Eats car, Uber Eats, not Uber Eats, Uber X passenger, pick up the drunks and all that. That's a different account. I have another account. It's a bicycle account. It's for Sacramento. Then I signed up for a bicycle account for Los Angeles, and I'm glad I set that up because now I'm getting those bonuses of those weekly bonuses. So whenever I decide to do go down there, I will get those bonuses, and I'll get those high payouts, because I was getting like $4 per order, maybe $5 per order without the bonus. So I was like, I was making okay money, but $5 is not that much. But with the bonus, I would have got, you know, $7 or more, just like Sacramento. And then Los Angeles, I tended to get a little bit more tips. I'm not sure, better tips at least, but yeah. And then I had like 2 people cancel. Well, like they didn't show up at the door. They didn't. Do you just go to the GRUBHUB? No, brother. You basically just reapply on Uber Eats. Like if you need that link, I'll send it to you. Cause it's not that easy to apply for Uber Eats. It's like a separate, like, it's not a separate. The website is different. So like if you go to like Uber Eats, it'll send you like to Uber driver. So like if you need that link, I have that link below. I have that link in my other. It's an actual Uber Eats link, because that's all I do. That's all my account is approved for, Uber Eats. So when I send that link out, basically that link is only for Uber Eats. So when you click that link and apply, it's only for Uber Eats. And then when you go through the process, it's going to say, how do you deliver food? You just put bicycle. That's it. That's all you do. The only thing they check is if you're legal residents. And that takes like, probably like 1 or 2 days. Doesn't even take that long. Where is it? So you can go to any of my videos right now. Click on the description. It'll have all these links. It'll have my Uber link, Lyft link, Uber Eats. Make sure you click Uber Eats, and that'll take you straight to where you need to apply. Once you finish that or whatever, be careful. Click on if you want to do bicycle account, just click bicycle. That's it. And then it's so quick, guys. Like, so then the only thing you have to upload is your California ID or whatever state you're from. But you can upload your driver's license, but then they won't check your driving record. All they will check is I think they check your criminal record, but they basically all they really check for is your they ask if you have a bicycle, you just press yes. You don't have to prove you're on a bicycle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, that's cool. Yep. And then like some people ask you like, where's your bicycle? You just tell them like, hey, I do bicycle mode because when I did car mode, they send me too far away and they're sending me to like another town and all this. And then they'll understand. Most people, they say, oh, okay. You just say you want to get the quick orders, pick up, drop off, and that's it. It's in the shop. Yep. All right. It's in the shop. What do you mean, man? Yeah, so when people ask you, like, where's your bike? You just, yeah, oh, that's what you were saying. It's in the shop. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, or sometimes when it's raining, I'm just like, yeah, it's raining. I just wanted to take my car out. I mean, most people, they don't care. But it's funny, like, how some people freak out. Like, there's this one dude, he's like in his 40s. He's like, he makes a big deal about it. He's like, wow, that's a big bicycle. I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter how I deliver your food, man. Does it matter? Does it really matter? He's like, well, I'm just confused because the app says bicycle. And I always tell him every time, I'm like, dude, I told you last time. I'm like, I do bicycle mode because I live downtown Sacramento. I don't want to go that far. And then you can even tell people like, hey, my mom's sick. I don't want to like go far away, or you could say I have a child, or my wife is sick, or my wife needs help sometimes. That's why I just stay downtown. Or, you know, let's say you live like in some area, you say, oh, I live in this area, Arden area, I like to stay over here. Or I live in Carmichael, I like to stay in Carmichael because this is where I live, and my mom's sick, or my daughter is sick, or whatever. You just say whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they just, it doesn't matter, you know. I know people do complain. And it's like they make a big deal. Some people they don't really care. They're like, oh, okay. They're like, sometimes they laugh. They're like, dude, where's your bicycle? Haha. And I'm like, oh no, I just try to get the short orders. But then some people, they do take a, do you do anything extra to get better tips? I heard maybe adding like bottled waters from your own. I heard about that, but it's really not worth it, because you're going to spend more money. You're going to spend more money than, I don't know. I don't do that. I would give out free water bottles when I did Uber and Lyft. That helped tips sometimes. Well, mostly helped my ratings. I wasn't really shooting for tips, but when I did Uber and Lyft, basically my setup was I would do the chargers, aux cable, magazines, what else? Aux cable, chargers, magazines, waters, and fruit snacks. I'm going to buy a pack of water today. I mean, if that's what you want to do. I don't do it. I just think it's a waste of money, because, you know, you're going to have to give out waters to everyone who doesn't have water. I mean, which app are you talking about? I mean, Postmates, you might get extra tips, but you got to really decide if it's going to be worth it. And you got to do the stats before you got to figure out what's the percentage of people that are tipping you before you do that. And then after, is it increasing your tips? Do you really want to spend that extra money and throw in people? You know, some people, they just don't want to drink. They have drinks at home. You know, if like, when I order food, I always get a drink on my order, because I love my soda. I need my drinks when I'm eating. That's just me though. But then some people, they order food and then they already have soda at their house, or they drink water. Or there are some people that they don't like to drink nothing when they, I don't know why. I can't do that. I always need a drink. I'm not trying to label anybody, but I have friends that are Asian, and I live with some Asian people, and a lot of times they don't like to drink anything when they eat. It's kind of funny. I used to work for a Chinese restaurant too. They would never drink anything when they ate, or whatever, the rice or whatever they cooked for the day. Can I sign up bicycle account in Bay Area? Yeah, I don't see why not. They have you should get a lot of quick, especially San Francisco. You should get a lot of quick. If you do bicycle mode, you want to stay downtown, like downtown San Francisco, downtown Palo Alto. You want to stay in an area where you know you're going to get a lot of orders, but then there's a lot of houses too. So many times that's in like downtown. Doesn't matter what city. Downtown Sacramento, downtown San Francisco, downtown San Jose. You want to stay somewhere where you're going to get pick up right there, drop off right there. So you want to be in an area where there's hella restaurants and hella houses or hella apartments. And that's always going to be downtown. So if you do bicycle count, you want to stay in an area where there's a lot of houses and a lot of apartments. And most of the times, and merchants, like restaurants. So a lot of times that's like a downtown area. You know, if you're like in a suburban area, you got to go far. They're not going to give you those bicycle orders. They're not going to you got to stay downtown somewhere downtown, wherever you're at. San Francisco, downtown, Palo Alto. That's a good area. Palo Alto's good. I used to get a lot of bicycle orders in Palo Alto. I used to do Palo Alto a lot. So can I put with same cell phone? No cell? I can't remember. I think you need a new email. You need a new email and a new phone number. It won't let you do it unless you just put some random phone number, and then you can change it later, I think. But yeah, if you have a Uber Eats account, if you have a Uber Eats account already and you try to put the same information you do for your other account, it's not going to go through. So you need a new phone number. I mean, you can use your brother's phone or like a family member's phone, just to have it on a record, you know what I'm saying? And then that's it. And then if you call the customer, since you're not calling from that phone, you'd have to, like, when they ask for car inspections proof, can I just show them the paper that says I passed? Or do I need a sticker on my plate? If you're doing a car inspections for Uber Eats, you have to bring it in. But I heard that you can do your own inspection, but you have to print it out on the email. You have to get it. Supposedly, you're supposed to go to a mechanic and do all that. But you can just fill it out and then say, I don't know if they call the mechanic and say, hey, did you fill this out? I mean, I'm sure you could just lie on it and just be like, it approved and all that. I'm not 100% sure, but I had to physically go to the GRUBHUB. I mean, I could have printed out a paper and all that. I'm asking for Uber and Lyft. Asking for inspection. Yeah, so basically you can either go down to the Lyft. No, with Lyft, you have to go to a mechanic. They do have a hub or whatever, just like Uber. You can either go down there yourself and, like, they can do it for you. They'll do the inspection for you. Or you have to go to a mechanic and then you have to fill it out and he has to fill it out. So either way, however you want to do it. With Lyft, last time I did it, I had to go to their Pet Boys place. Okay, if you have the paper, then you just upload it on the app. There should be a button where it says upload your vehicle inspections. You just click that button and then you upload it. Take a picture of it. It should be quick. Your app should do it. Can I show them that I did that? $40 for the 1 year sticker. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not sure because I haven't did Uber and Lyft in a while. I have not did no inspections lately. But I don't know if you have to pay anything or not. You might have to. I'm not sure. I haven't did Uber and Lyft for like 2 years. I did Uber recently, and basically I didn't have to pay for anything. All I had to do was go down there and they inspected it, and it was quick. And all they said was, "Oh, you need new tires." That's it. I'm like, fuck. So I had to go get new tires. That was $300. I went right back. They said, "Okay, everything's good." And then that was it. They turned on your account. It was done. So I didn't have to pay Uber anything. I didn't have to pay for any inspections or any stickers. I didn't have to do none of that. They mail you all your stickers. They mail you all your stickers, or they give you the stickers right there. So I never had to pay for anything. Netflix. Okay. They just took out my Netflix subscription. What do you think is better, Postmates and DoorDash or Uber and Lyft? At least in my town, in Sacramento, it's about the same because the rates are very, very low. I'd make $200 on a good day. I could make $200 doing Uber and Lyft. I would have to drive out to the Bay Area. I could make $350 to $400. You can make more money with Uber and Lyft, but you'd have to drive a lot more miles, maybe spend a little bit more gas. So that's your decision. I can do food delivery, make $200 to $300 a day, and I can stay downtown and just get these quick 1-2 mile orders. Make $6, $7, $8. So I'm getting more than $1 a mile. Uber and Lyft now, they only pay you like whatever it is, 80 cents a mile. I don't know. It's just how you want to do it. You can get more business with Uber and Lyft on some days. I mean, it's just what you want to do. You want to make more money. And see, it depends on your market too. If I do Uber and Lyft in Sacramento, I'd make maybe the same amount as, or maybe less. I might make less. I think food delivery is better. Food delivery is better, at least in my opinion, in Sacramento. Yes, Tundi. No problem, bro. I'm here for you guys, seriously. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Please like this video. Please tell your friends about me, seriously, man. Because all I need is like about 175 more subscribers, and then I can start making a little chunk change from YouTube. All my hard work, man. 160 videos so far, man. I put out a lot of free advice, so I mean, I'm not complaining, but you know what I mean? I want to get paid. I want to get paid from YouTube, man. But yeah, tell your friends about me, guys. Seriously. Subscribe to my channel. Like the video. Comment below. Join my Facebook group called The Gig Economy. You should do deliveries live. I do. I have like 7 videos, dude. You should do deliveries live. I do deliveries live. Well, not live like this. I don't know how I can do that, but I have recorded my videos, like live videos. I've recorded my I've recorded my deliveries and posted them. I've recorded like yesterday. Actually, was it today? I posted a video today of 1 hour of caviar deliveries. And then thanks. I appreciate it, bro. And then I also recorded my Los Angeles deliveries. That was kind of a cool video. Caviar is just another delivery app. It's not in all markets, but it's just another app you could use for delivery. So yeah, caviar. I do caviar. Caviar's good. I mean, it's good. It's consistent. It's, you know, it's not super busy. It's not super slow. I can get maybe 10 orders a day, make 70. I average about $7 per order. It's not that great. But, you know, tips are about 50-50 with customers. You get your usual customers and everything. So I make about 75. Do some viral video. Gain you subs. I'm not sure what you mean by that, brother. But yeah, some videos, yeah, the videos that I upload, if they're popular, you know, I will gain subs from those videos. Like I have 2 videos that have like over 8,000 views. So I think in my YouTube stats they show me like how I earned the subs, like from which video or whatever. But yeah, I basically earn subs from my videos that I post. So I mean, the more I post, the more subscribers I'm supposed to get. But I mean, in my case, there are some people that only post like 20 videos and they have like thousands of subscribers, like thousands. So it depends on the video. If it's a good video, you know, it just depends. Like I have so many watch time. I have so many views. I have so many watch time minutes. I have so many, like, for as far as views go, like if you type in DoorDash in the search right now, one of my videos will pop up. If you type in Postmates, one of my videos will pop up. If you type in GRUBHUB or Overeats, my videos will pop up, or food delivery or some keyword like that. My videos will pop up. I mean, not all of them, but you know, some of the good ones will pop up for sure, you know. So I'm definitely up there. I'm definitely in the searches. You know, it's just I just need the subs. I just need the subscribers now, you know. But yeah, there are a lot of different apps, bro. Like I do DoorDash, GRUBHUB, Uber Eats, and Caviar. So they're pretty good. Caviar, they're kind of low key. They don't really advertise too much. That was like, I started with Postmates, then my next app was DoorDash. Then I learned out from a friend about Uber Eats and Caviar. That's when I was doing bike delivery. Physically, I was physically on a bicycle. Do some collab with other. Yeah, you can collaborate with people and like get a shout out. I tried to do a collaboration with this other guy that makes food delivery videos, but he hasn't messaged me or anything lately, so I don't know. I don't mind doing collaboration videos, but I do good alone. I make good videos by myself. I don't need the help or anything. I just need the subscribers. I just need like I said, 175 more subscribers. That's it. So like the views and everything, that's not the problem. I just need more subscribers. That's all. But yeah, I do this full time and I just make videos for you guys and give you guys advice and try to help you guys out, and hopefully in return, hopefully one day I can make a little bit of chunk change off my videos. That would be kind of cool. But if you guys can subscribe and maybe even share some of my videos that you really like, that would be awesome, man. That would totally help me out. I'm not asking for a handout or money or anything, but if you like this video or a different video, go ahead and share it on your Facebook. You got 200 friends or 1,000 friends or whatever you have. Maybe they'll watch it, maybe they'll subscribe, maybe they'll share. You know what I'm saying? I want one of my videos to blow up, but the most views I got on one video is about 8,500. It's not too bad, but it's not like a lot. I want one video to blow up like 100,000, then I'll be in the money. I'll be like rolling. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have no video blew up that big yet. So yeah, it will take time. Yep, it does take time. But some people they literally post one video about DoorDash and it just blows up. And I'm like, what the hell? So, I mean, I put a good thumbnail, I put a good video title, I put good tags. It's just got to get lucky, Just got to get lucky sometimes, but I haven't got lucky. I haven't got lucky yet, so. But it's cool. I'm not complaining, I make my money for the week, and post videos for you guys. I'm not expecting to get rich from this, I don't mind helping you guys out and giving you guys advice and everything. Man, I got to cut back, really. I'm just so fat, man. It's bad. But anyways, what time is it? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting kind of tired. But I don't know. If you guys want to subscribe, that'd be cool. Like the video. And then if you haven't done so already, please join my Facebook group. It's called The Gig Economy. And you can reach me anytime in there, dude. I'm the creator of that group. So if you go to the settings and then you go to, and I'm always posting too. So you'll see my face. You'll see me in there. So yeah, you can add me as a friend on Facebook. You can send me messages. You can be my friend on Facebook, send me messages, and join my Facebook group. And we're just a big family. There's some other Facebook groups in there, like the GRUBHUB. There's a GRUBHUB group. There's a DoorDash break room, and a lot of those people, they rat you out. If you post something or say something kind of not appropriate, or you post a screenshot of something, they rat you out, or they. There's a lot of fighting in those kind of groups. In my group, I don't put up with that. I'm the only one in charge. You know what I'm saying? So if I see any negative comments or negative posts, or if just one of the members come up to me and say, hey, this guy's threatening me or this guy's being rude to me, I just handle it and I just block the guy, or I give him a warning or something, and that's it. I don't. There's no fighting in my group. There's no problems in my group. So we get along. We're like a family. It's a really cool environment. And then we also have a group chat So you can join that group chat and then group chat with like all the members in the group, you know, or whatever. It's kind of cool. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? And then we got some members in there that post quite often, and they post some good videos or some good articles, or you know, they post what they made for the day or something, you know, something interesting. You know, it's cool. It's really fun. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me, man. But yeah. Yep. And I've been on live for 2 hours, man. Damn. I was on a Facebook live the other night, man. I was talking about my whole life, man. I'm like, damn, one of my subscribers, man, got me into it, man. I'm like, bro, I don't want to get into my whole life right now. I just want to talk about my deliveries and shit, my advice and how I make money and how you know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about my whole life. But he's cool. It was just me and like a couple other guys, so I just talked about some personal stuff because he was asking about it, you know. But most of the time, I'm straight business, you know. I just talk about my deliveries. I talk about, you know, how to make more money, how to get good tips, how to get good ratings. Man, it's hot up in here. Shit. Whew, hot. But anyways, yeah, it's all fun. It's all fun and games. See, this is not bad, you know, like just delivering food, making videos. I mean, this is the life. That's how I see it. I mean, you know, you make money anytime, you can work anywhere, you can sleep in, you can get up early, you can make your money quick, you can work all day, you can work all night, you can do whatever you want to do, man. It's awesome. So it's pretty cool, man. So I do this full time, and it's great. I make my money plus some, and I still have time to make videos, and you know, it's pretty cool. Oh, but anyways, I'm running out of things to say, guys. So if you have any questions, or if you want to talk or ask me questions, you feel free, go right ahead. But other than that, I might get off here soon because I'm getting tired now, and you know, running out of stuff to say here. So, but anyways, yeah, guys, I'm here 24/7. Like, message me. You know, if we get to know each other really well, I might give out my number or something, or my email, or you know. But you can follow me on my Facebook, or I have Instagram, Lone Driver Mike. Facebook, type in Lone Driver Mike, my page will pop up, or type in my Facebook group, the Gig Economy. I'll pop up. You know what I'm saying? So you can search me online, and I'll pop up right away. So I'm here for you guys 24/7. So whatever you guys need help with or anything, or you got any questions, like, or if you want me to make a video on something, request me to make a video about this or that, and I'll try to. But yeah, I have live deliveries. Someone asked me earlier if I do live deliveries, and I already have probably 10 videos on some live deliveries. Pretty fun. You know, you just see me like drive around. You see on my screen like, oh, boom, a DoorDash pops up, or a caviar pops up, and you see me declining it or accepting it. It's kind of cool. And then you see me walk into the merchant, and then pick up the food and walk out, and you see me drive to the customer. Sometimes you'll see the customer's face. I try not to record the face, but you know, you see me talk to the customer. You know, a few videos, they hand me like a cash tip. It's kind of cool, you know, kind of a fun, interesting video, you know what I'm saying? But then some videos I just talk about, like, you know, like on a specific topic, like how to make more money, or how I run multiple apps, or when to work DoorDash, or when to stop, or how to treat the customers, or you know, I have a lot of videos. People, they just
They just don't realize it. Like I have like 160 videos. Like I have a lot. I think I have more than that. But I can't I lost track because I started making a lot of live videos and I lost track of how many videos I have now. So but anyways, if you guys have any more questions, I'm gonna wait a few more minutes, but if you guys don't ask me any more questions, I'm gonna have to get off here. I'm getting kind of tired, guys. We got 3 people still watching, so I don't know what you guys want me to talk about. I have bad teeth, man. Like, they're all right, actually. They're all right. They're not that bad, you know. But my aunt and uncle, man, freaking cheap bastards, dude. Didn't want to pay for the freaking braces. You know, it's like they pay for their children and all that. You know, because I started living with them and everything. And I was on the Medi-Cal or whatever the hell it was. And they're like, oh, it doesn't qualify, so you have to pay out of pocket. And they're like, well, your teeth's not, and they're like, oh, your teeth's not that bad. My uncle's like, your teeth's not that bad. You're fine. You know, but then he bought all his kids, all my cousins' braces. I mean, that's fine. You got to look after your own, your immediate family. You have to take care of them first. And I understand that. But if you got the money to buy them braces, you can't buy me and my sister braces. I mean, come on, you take care of us, It's like, I don't know. It's fine. I don't care about my teeth, I think my mom had messed up teeth also, but it doesn't matter. I mean, they're not that bad, but they are bad. But I mean, they're not freaking horrible. Like oh my god, you're gonna friggin', you know. But yeah, I'm a healthy guy. I'm just fat. I'm just fat. That's all. I gotta get into a program or something, man. Seriously, like I'm getting way too fat. How are you guys still watching me? It says 4 people are watching me. Am I that interesting? Am I that entertaining, guys? Seriously? I'm not complaining about that, but it's just kind of funny, Well, earlier I was talking a lot about some interesting stuff, and then people were asking me questions also. But now I ran out of stuff to say, and I am getting tired also. Come on, guys. Ask me some questions, bro. Life is good. Life's all good, man. What's up, guys? Man, you guys are still watching me? Oh. Yeah, today's my birthday. So 28 years old. I'm heading home. Don't have any more orders coming in. You're my podcast. Oh, shit. What's up, brother? Happy birthday. Thank you. Well, I got on DoorDash. I got one order. And then I went on live, and then it cut out my DoorDash, which it doesn't matter. But in Elk Grove, it's not that busy at this time. I could have got 2 or 3, maybe 4, but I got one. That was it. I made like $8. But yeah, I think I can go to Denny's. I think it's Denny's, IHOP, or Red Robin. I can get like a free burger or something. I know I can get free food. And like I can probably do like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner and shit and get free food the whole day. And like people don't think about that. Like it's their birthday and they can get free food, but they don't. People just don't think about that. Getting free food at restaurants. And if you go, like, if they offer free food or free breakfast or free dessert, you just go in. Oh, it's my birthday. You show them your ID, and then they give you your free burger or your free whatever. I know Red Robin, I think you get a free burger and fries. I know Denny's, they give you free something. IHOP, they give you something free. I mean, you could literally just, like, if it's your birthday, you don't want to spend money, no one wants to treat you out, you just say, hey, I'm going to Denny's, get a free breakfast, get a free lunch, get a free dessert, get a free dinner, get a free whatever. So I'll probably do that today. But I ate sushi with a friend, so I'm still full from that. So plus it's only 3. It's like 3 in the morning, so I'm asleep first, and then I'll probably get up and get going after that. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm out in my car here. It's not raining no more, but it's like it was raining earlier a little bit. You know what I'm saying, homie? Tired. Yep, 28 years old. I was muffled for a bit. Yeah, I actually shaved today. I ended up cutting my cheek here. It's kind of a cool scar, actually. But yeah, I shaved today. And I cut my hair like not too long, and it was shorter than this. My hair grows back fast, man. Kind of too fast. I think I got some good. I have good healthy hair and everything, but especially my beard, mustache, it just grows way too fast. Like, it gets annoying, you know? It's like, dude, I don't want that much hair on me, man. Like, seriously. I mean, that's a good thing because you're healthy. That shows that you're healthy. Like, if you cut your hair and it grows back fast, and you shave and it grows back fast, that means you're healthy, man. Supposedly. I don't know. But yeah, none of my family members were bald or ever. No one lost their hair. All my family, you know, like my grandpa, my other grandpa, they still have like all their hair, man. Like, you know, no one bald in my family. But anyways, I'm getting tired, guys. So I know you guys are entertained by me, but now I'm getting kind of boring now because I don't have nothing else to say here. Do I have is that a pimple or something? No. Sorry. Oh, man. Yep. So, you know, it's how it is, life. You just work, make money, and just do what you got to do. Do what you love to do. And I love to do DoorDash and GRUBHUB and make videos, so I'm living the dream, guys. You know, I used to work for all these companies, man, and they don't give a fuck, man. Even my grandpa, he worked for this company for all these years, man, and he got hurt on the job, and they never, like, I forgot what happened, to be honest, but something about the workman's comp, and they didn't want to pay him or something. And I mean, he was depressed over that too, like, you know, because he thinks, like, you know, you think you work for a company and they care about you, and, you know, something happens, you get injured or something, and I mean, you're irreplaceable. Like, you're not special. To them, you're not. You know, some companies, they do care about you, but and the companies that say they do care about you, a lot of them lie. They don't really care. They use you to, like, produce, do this or do that. And then, you know, they make the money, and then they pay you a little chunk of the money, and then that's it. Like, it's all business. They don't care. They have no, you know what I'm saying? It's not personal. business. That's what they say. So, you know, that's why when I worked for all these companies, you know, it's like they don't care about you. It's just there's no respect. There's no like, hey, Mike, what's up, man? How you been? You know, today's your birthday, so we're gonna give you like extra money today, or we're gonna give you a cake today, or they don't give a fuck. I mean, I used to work for a for a Italian restaurant. When my mom passed away, my boss made like a little he didn't give money. He probably did, but he made like a little box to like, okay, donations for my, you know, Mike's mom's funeral. So I got a little bit of money from that, but you know, it was a nice thing they did, but it's not, it's whatever. But yeah, these companies, they don't care about you. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do Uber. I'm gonna do Lyft. I'm gonna be my own boss, man. I don't want to get up and freaking slave for the man anymore, man. Get no respect and everything. Get used like a slave, man. I don't want to. I'm not telling people that have a main job that they're not slaves, but that's just how I feel. That's all I'm saying. That's how I felt. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the way they did my grandpa, man, like they just like kicked him to the curb, didn't want to pay him the money, and I'm like, and he was like depressed. He was like literally depressed like for a few months. He's like, I don't know how this company can like just do this to me. I've been with them loyal for freaking, and he was like the main like he was in construction. 1099 for life. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, and he was like the main boss on the construction, you know, concrete. He was like the main guy. He was like the, I guess, foreman or whatever. He was like the foreman pretty much. I mean, he still worked and everything, but he was like the foreman. He wasn't the boss, but he was like on the job site. He was in charge basically. So he was the foreman. He was the big boss, you know, in charge of everything, you know, and then like his boss, he would be like, he's like the owner of the company. So like when he got injured, he got kicked to the curb, and it's like, and people are like, why are you doing this to George? Why are you doing this to Cappy, man? He's a good guy and all this. And, you know, it was just a big mess, and, you know, he was just depressed. So he was depressed over it. And I told him, I said, hey, look, Grandpa, like it's a company. They don't care about us in the long run. They don't give a fuck. You know, they're not required to, you know, do anything for us extra. So yeah, I held so many different jobs. I was even a warehouse lead for a little bit, and then she fucking changed my like my position pretty much, because I had like two guys under me, right? I had like two guys under me, so basically I didn't really have to do too much work. My requirements were to like do the paperwork and all that, and then if a shipment came, filled out the paperwork, put the truck information. It was like easy work. And then one guy, he transferred over. And then, like, I had to do a little bit more work, but it wasn't that bad. And then, like, you know, and then the other guy started getting lazy. So then I started doing more work. And then I told her, I'm like, what am I, the lead or am I a worker? I don't know what's going on. You promised me I had two workers under me. And now this guy, you transfer this guy out. And she's like, well, do you need another guy? Do you need another guy? Is it that busy? And I'm like, that's not the point. You told me I'm the lead of the warehouse and there's two guys under me. You know, if there's plenty of workers, then I can do my job. Yang can do his job. You know, he can wrap the pallets. This guy can be on the forklift. I can be at the computer. And I told her, I'm like, what's the problem, man? You know, and I was just, you know, it was okay. It was okay money. I think I got like $13 at the time. That was about 4 years back. And finally, I just said, you know what? Fuck this job. And I kind of made a scene, but, you know. And I told her, I'm like, man, this is bullshit, you know. And I told her, I'm like, if I'm doing more work, I need more money for this shit. You know, you told me I'm just going to be at the warehouse. And I don't mind doing warehouse job. And I got on a forklift every now and then. I don't mind putting in the work, but I straight up told her, am I the lead or am I a worker? She said, you're the lead. I'm like, okay, then I'm the lead then, right? So I need my other worker here. And she didn't want to do it. So I'm like, okay, fuck this. you're taking advantage of me. You know, I have to do all this extra work. I'm not getting paid extra for this. You want me to be a worker and a lead? I'm not going to do that. Like, you promised me this, and now you're saying this. So I'm like, fuck it. You know, I don't put up with that shit, man. Unless you're desperate, and then, you know, you got to like put up with it. But there are so many jobs now, and, you know, Uber and Lyft and DoorDash, you don't have to, be a slave. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put up with that kind of shit. Seriously. But anyways, guys, 2.5 hours live. I might cut this off. Seriously, I'm getting really tired. I'm trying to stay on as long as I can, but I am seriously getting tired. I need to sleep so I can get up early tomorrow. I got things to do. I got to work and all that. So, well, I'm about to lose your signal. Going back to the mountains. Okay, my brother. Peace out. Have a good night, man. All right, guys. I think that's about it for tonight. Maybe I'll get back on tomorrow. I'm not sure, but, you know, I always post a video every now and then, and you really want to talk to me, join my Facebook group called The Gig Economy. You can join that. Add me as a friend on Facebook. You can always follow me on Instagram and send me a message on Instagram. Just type in Lone Driver Mike. My profile will pop up right away. So other than that, guys, if there's nothing else more to say, I'll probably call it a night now. So any last words from anyone? Let me know right now so I can respond back. We got 2 people left in here. So let me know if you guys need me to answer a question or something. All right. No one's going to ask a question or anything, so we're just going to call it a night, guys. All right, guys, thanks for joining my live. I appreciate you guys. Seriously, like, I couldn't have done it without you guys. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Join my Facebook group. It's called The Gig Economy. Add me as a friend on Facebook. You have access to me 24/7. Be my friend. Send me a message. Ask me questions. You know, I'm here for you guys. Seriously, 24/7. I'm seriously here for you guys. So, Instagram is Lone Driver Mike. So, yeah, guys, that's it. It's been fun. It's been a fun 2.5 hours talking to you guys. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Join me on Facebook. Join me on Instagram. And that's it, guys. All right. Have a good night and peace. See ya. Let me see if anyone's messaging. Nope. All right. That's it. Good night, guys. Have a good day at work, delivering food or picking up passengers.